Assalamu alaikum, bro. It's Ramadan. I'm fasting all month. What do I need to know to perform better than all other players this month?
Wa alaikum salam, brother. Don't worry, I got you. Follow these 5 tips and you'll perform at your best during Ramadan. So first off, the most important question everybody has, when should you train during Ramadan? There's 3 optimal time slots to train. Let's get into them. Number 1, the most optimal time to be training during Ramadan is after you have your iftar meal. Why? Because all day you didn't eat, you were fasting, so your body is low on glycogen, low on energy. You don't want to be training at that point. You want to get food into your body, get the macronutrients, proteins, carbs, fats. That way your body has energy, and when you're training, now you can generate the most amount of power, the most amount of strength, and you're also reducing your risk of injuries. So make sure you get that iftar meal into you and then go for your training session. Optimal time is after your iftar meal, but if you can't stay up too late, maybe what you're doing is you're gonna have that date first, you're gonna have that protein smoothie after you break your fast, then you go and train, and after your training session, you have that iftar meal with a lot of protein to recover.
Bro, you also said sahur.
That's correct. After sahur is a good time slot too, because you've just came off of eating a lot of food. So now glycogen is at its peak, your fuel source is fully maximized, and now you can train and make sure you're performing at your best.
Let me guess, point number 2 is recovery.
Not only recovery, but point number 2, we got recovery plus an extended warm-up. So keep in mind, during Ramadan, your eating and your sleep schedule is gonna be off routine, which means your body is more prone to getting injured. So how do we reduce the risk of injuries? I got 2 things for you. 1, extended warm-up, and number 2, recovery. Extended warm-up, what I typically do for my warm-ups, I got resistance bands, and on the flip side, you want to maximize your recovery. The same way you want to do an extended warm-up, you want to extend your recovery, because especially if you're going to be training intensely during Ramadan, your muscles, your whole body is taking a big hit. So whatever you're doing for recovery, stretching, foam rolling, massage, elevating your legs, make sure you extend it. That's gonna help your muscles and your body repair a lot faster and better than it usually would.
Habibi, so now I know what to train and to do an extended warm-up and recovery, but what should I be eating? My mom's making biryani, pakoras, gulab jamun, it's looking good.
Okay, I know all that is tasty, but with your food, you wanna make sure you're staying healthy and disciplined during the time when you can eat to make sure you're fueling yourself right. So big focus is high protein, high carbs. Here are examples of foods you can have. So beef, great source of protein. Salmon, another great source of protein. Then with carbs, some examples are pasta, rice, potatoes, quinoa. The key is you want to make sure your carb intake is increased, because that's your main fuel source. So high carb intake, high protein intake, and then also, by the way, don't forget your micronutrients.
Okay, bro, last question. How much should I be eating? I'm fasting all day, so I should eat a lot, right?
Okay, so a lot of people, as soon as you're able to eat, they're just gonna stuff themselves with, what are those meals you mentioned?
Pakoras, biryanis, bro. You
No,
got koftas.
Don't be stuffing yourself too much. You want to stay disciplined. Don't be overeating. Stay within your regular calorie range, but just slightly increase the proteins and the carbs. That way you make sure you're fueling your body the right way. Next tip, don't forget to stay hydrated, okay? This is the most important thing. When you're fasting, you're gonna be low on water. The guideline is 4 to 6 liters of water per day. To keep it simple, here we got 8 water bottles. This is about 4 liters. If we add 4 more water bottles, we got 6 liters. So during Ramadan, you're gonna be dehydrated. You actually want to be drinking a bit more water than usual. So that window where you can drink water, make sure you're getting around 4 to 6 liters depending on how much exercise you did.
But bro, I'm gonna be honest. I drink all this, it's coming right out. I'm not absorbing any of it.
Okay, another key part of this is electrolytes. This is what most people miss out on. And electrolytes are actually crucial to make sure you're absorbing the water into your body. So we have a couple different options. You can go electrolyte tablets, powder. This is a good source of your magnesium, sodium, potassium, and then you also got vitamin Bs. Or you can actually go for fruits that are water-based. So some examples, where's the watermelon?
You already know I'm hydrated, boy.
You finished the watermelon?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so examples, we got watermelons, any type of melon, lots of great water. Other examples, pineapple, oranges, peaches, celery, cucumber, anything that will get you those electrolytes in a natural way. Yo, wake up. How long did you sleep for?
Bro, like 2 hours. I was up all night.
Up all night playing video games?
Yeah, bro, you know how it is to food, bro.
Yo, your performance on the field is not going to be good if you do that. Tip number 5, you got to make sure your sleep is on point. This comes down to two big things, okay? Listen carefully. One, you want to get enough quality and quantity of sleep, 8 to 9 hours of high quality sleep. And two, you want to make sure you're sticking in a routine. So you're always sleeping at around the same time. Yeah, everybody's schedule is going to be different. If you can get the 8 to 9 hours of sleep in one chunk, that's amazing. If not, break it up, but make sure you are getting the 8 to 9 hours opposed to having your iftar meal, then you're up all night playing video games, you do your suhoor, maybe video games again, and now you're spending all day sleeping, okay? So try and have a routine, make sure the quality of your sleep is up there, and that way your performance on the field will be the best possible.
Hey, love it. Shukran, habibi.
Shukran. So those are 5 tips that you can implement during Ramadan. Guys, I know it's difficult to keep track of your routines and your schedule during this month with the fasting, but any great athlete, they're disciplined and they are dedicated. So make sure you implement these 5 tips, and I guarantee you, your performance this month is going to be so much better than so many other players. So keep it up this month. I'm wishing you an amazing Ramadan. If you know anybody else who could get value from these tips, share this video with them. Drop a like on this video. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I'm wishing you an amazing Ramadan.